Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, I must admit that we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, yeah man, I must admit that I am bad mind. I am bad mind, jealous, covetous against Vybz Kartel and being man, every person, all of the Jamaican them were murder Jamaicans. Yeah man, I bad mind them because I can't do it. I don't believe in it. I believe in the rule of law and I support the police, not the thief in police, them as you know that, you understand. Yeah, so we just want to take this this time before we go on and meet our matter for for big up man. We are heal up some brethren, loyal viewers and subscribers and some of the Patreon squad. Yeah man like Mikey, Robbie, yeah man Mark, Tony. Yeah, and big up big up Charlie Mendez, Sagled. Boy, when I think they know say them and the Meverell Smith, them and the big way upon them thing there. So we have legacy, you understand, and we don't know where all of them things come from, but we know, yeah. We appreciate all of the people them we send out things to we and share it. But look here, we're not in a competition with no one. As Meverell Smith say and them thing there, and Charlie Mendez. We work with one I baddest detective, yeah man, Ludlow Mowat. So that speak volumes. So we never compete with no one yet ever. And when a total one on, and when we say our legacy is there, it's there. We don't have a cult over here. And yeah. So when it just mind boggling, the same. So we can't look here. We cannot tell people to think and how people to talk or whatever. So if you understand what I'm saying. So the same thing that, and we have seen it where some dummies, and the same thing that them do with Mike Beckles. Esther Nelson say Mike Beckles say I am writing things to Mike Beckles and insult the man intelligence. I have no control of what people, how them think and how them write. And they know, boy, may I brainwash people. I'm not brainwashing people. I'm just telling people the truth. So if someone sound like me, I just say, go. You understand? And we give power to that. We look up to our era. It's like Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey, our first era in our music business. Marcus Garvey is our first era when it comes down to philosophy, thinking, decency, ethics. All of Marcus Garvey philosophy is not aligned with these political people in Jamaica. Because Marcus Garvey if you read the Marcus Garvey philosophy, them not go adapt it. Because no thiefing can go on. Because if a man thief, he have to bring back all of them things. Where we are going right now? Yes, alright, so if you look at your thumbnail, you will see that Vybz Kartel compare himself to Jesus Christ and Bob Marley during this live interview. And I can tell you that the Jamaica Young Police channel phone and inbox have been flooded with messages. Warm, Chris, this, that, and all kind of thing. Remember, so we have a life, And yeah, we know so we're bad mind artists, we're bad mind people involved in a crime. Yeah, man, of course we don't like them. That's why we bad mind them. That's why we believe them forgot the departure lounge or prison. Yes. So they must say, boy, so we're going to delve in the meat of the matter. So Vybz Kartel interview, and you hear him argument. And the dangerous delusions of Vybz Kartel. A call to wake up. So we are going to wait and see if the church are going to come out, or civil society, or as usual, everybody just afraid for talk. And if you don't go along with what them are go with, yeah man, then you branded say you're a traitor and you for dead. So it's only two YouTuber. Yeah man, always especially yours truly. I always get death threat every day. Right now I have over 130 odd death threats on the Jamaica Young Police channel phone. Yeah. Even and the people them have a new way now when they might use that thing on them voice to text, them not use them phone number, but them so stupid, them don't even know say they can be found. You understand? Because you have to register on them thing, you know. But you see the reason why Uncle Sam do all of these things. Them don't even know. Uncle Sam do all of these things for you to hide the number because they want to know who are criminals. Uncle Criminal hide them information. Dummies, I tell you that. So in this interview you will hear something genuinely alarming. A DJ, Vybz Kartel Palmer, that are the bullfrog, comparing himself to Jesus Christ and Bob Marley. Yes, you heard that right. Kartel argues that he can compare himself to any man who have ever walked on this earth, placing himself alongside two of the most revered figures in history. Well, I'm not talking about Marcus Garvey, because if Vybz Kartel had read any of Marcus Garvey book, he wouldn't utter all of these things out of his mouth. And Vybz Kartel would not kill people before him go to prison, and even when him in a prison. Because Marcus Garvey teach you as a black man if you love yourself. Him not gonna like Marcus Garvey because Marcus Garvey is antithetical to everything we promote. But you know in Jamaica, positive things don't sell, you know, negativity and destruction. That's how our society is built. So those who are trying to fix it, you are going to say, yeah, as a foreigner, as somebody who's foreign, and even people who are supposed to support the positivity, no, because if you do that, you know, you are going to become less popular, and you are going to be labeled, and people afraid of label. We're not afraid of that. We are first police in our history of Jamaica Constabulary Force. We are biggest and the baddest informer. Ask Cowboy and ask Ox. We are the first, and you understand, biggest and the baddest informer. Ask Cowboy, ask Ox. We know all kind of people. So when I have called out this man as the epitome of evil, Vybz Kartel, some have accused me of being jealous, bad mind, or envious because of his wealth and influence. But this is not about jealousy. This is about recognizing the dangerous part that Vybz Kartel is leading our society down. So now them release him out now for unleash the jackal on the people, and now even turn up in Jamaica. So support a respected voice in our community would agree that the reason Vybz Kartel holds such a tight grip on the minds of many poor Jamaicans is that they have been systematically neglected and misled through no fault of their own. These individuals have been deprived of education, opportunities, and support needed to rise above circumstances. Vybz Kartel prey on this vulnerability, exploiting it to build a following willing to overlook or even embrace his dangerous rhetoric. So we are going to ask you at the Jamaica Young Police channel, do you believe in God? A reflection of faith and belief. Do you believe in his son Jesus Christ? A God we are talking about, we're not talking about no Vybz Kartel, we are talking about God, the creator of all living things, of the earth, the universe, the stars, the solar system. Yeah, you have some people I tell about, so, oh, no God not there, because everything God never no build nothing, and we have a man have to build it. Because God give man the knowledge. That's why God want you to think. That's why you think our ancestors came up in Africa with huts and then they build pyramid. Because God give them the knowledge. So when some people say, boy, God not there. Just like how them create the Suez Canal in Egypt, God give them give the black man that mind to do all of these things. So I want God forgive you, ready done. Because you don't want God to be socialistic. Not even God is a socialist. Because God wants you to think and work. Because if God is socialist, He just give everything. X-ray machine, computer. That's why God make man think. So that's why we ask you, do you believe in God? And we say, which God? Because some of these people, you know, when I tell you, every murderer, every killer that I have known during my life, growing up as a police officer, every murderer, every killer where I know, are people who carry God the departure along. Always have a little blue Bible in the back of them pocket. And them are a Christian. So I wish God them believe in. Wish God. So that's why we said, do you believe in His Son Jesus Christ? So you know, one God we are taught Jehovah. So Rasta say Jah. So these questions touch the core of our existence and have been asked throughout the ages, shaping lives, cultures, and civilizations. Whether you do or don't, your belief are deeply personal, a reflection of your thoughts, experiences, and journey you have walked in life. But let's take a moment to consider what beliefs mean. Because some people don't know beliefs, you know, what it mean. The power of belief. Belief is more than just an abstract concept. It is the foundation upon which we build our understanding of the world. It shapes our values, our decisions, and the way we interact with others. When you believe in something, whether it's God, that are Jehovah, and His Son Jesus Christ, or a cause, or even yourself, you are committing your heart and mind to it. This commitment has power to influence your actions, your purpose, and ultimately your destiny. Belief in God. For those who believe in God, this belief offers a sense of purpose, guidance, and comfort. It provides a moral framework, a source of strength in times of adversity, a hope that transcends the challenges of this world. Belief in God is not just about adhering to religious practices. It's about embracing a relationship with a higher power that can inspire us to live with integrity, compassion, and love. Vybz Kartel now none of them things there. Vybz Kartel is an empty vessel. Vybz Kartel is a walking dead. Vybz Kartel is a bullfrog. For Christians, belief in Jesus Christ is a profound acceptance of God's love and sacrifice. It's about recognizing Christ's teachings as a part to living a life that reflects humility, forgiveness, and service to others. Whether you see Jesus Christ as a divine figure or a moral teacher, His influence on humanity is undeniable. What is Vybz Kartel influence on humanity? Destruction. Destruction, destruction, destruction. Immorality, immorality, immorality. Murder, murder, murder. Sodomism, sodomism, sodomism. Jesus Christ's message of love and redemption has touched billions, offering a way of life that values kindness, mercy, and selfishness. Respect for different beliefs. However, belief is not uniform. So I know just one of people in the world who don't believe in a Jesus Christ and don't believe in a God. Some people believe in a cow. Some people believe in a snake. You got India and they have thousands of religions. However, belief is not uniform. It is as diverse as the people holding it. Some find their connection to the divine in other religions, in nature, or in the innate goodness of humanity itself. Others may find solace. I will say solace, it means comfort, in skepticism and secularism, building their moral compass without religious influence. And that's okay. Belief is deeply personal, and everyone's journey to understanding and meaning is unique. We're not telling nobody if you become no Christian. We're not telling nobody if you become no Rasta, no Muslim or this. But if you have a belief system and you have moral, ethics, decency, love, truthfulness, all of the good things them, if you have no religious belief, all of these things are godliness. Godly mean good. It's essential to recognize that belief, in whatever form it takes, is rooted in our thoughts and experiences. It reflects who we are and what we value and how we choose to navigate the complexities of life. What matters most is not our specific beliefs, but the sincerity and integrity with which we live them out. And then you have the impact of belief. Regardless of what you believe, your beliefs have the power to shape your life and the lives of those around you. They influence the way you approach challenges, the way you treat others, and the legacy you leave behind. What guy will compare himself to? Jesus Christ and Bob Marley. When Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and him died for the sin of black people, not for white people, because white people crucify Jesus. And most of them know that. And most of them feel that Jesus Christ is a white man. Jesus Christ is a black man. No white people, white people kill Jesus. You understand that them crucify him. Remember say European, remember say when you talk about white domination and wickedness, that's where it come from, Europe. The epicenter of evil on earth. And if you go back to the Buju Banton, over 3 hours we do a video when him, I remember say himself him soul, you will find out how the devil get for reach and hurt. Because God have to chase him out. Because 2 bulls can roll in 1 pen, and God is the Almighty. In a world of uncertainty, belief can be a guiding light, offering direction and purpose. But with that power comes responsibility. We must be mindful of how our beliefs influence our actions and their impact on others. Belief should not be used as a weapon to judge, condemn or divide, but as a force of good to uplift, inspire and unite. A personal reflection. So I ask you again, do you believe in God? And we ask that from the Jamaican Young Police Channel. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in His Son Jesus Christ? Remember say God have a name, God's name in the Bible is Jehovah. Whatever your answer, take a moment to reflect on what you think and why. You must say these people, when they must say God, I'm telling you all the time, you have all gunman, man will kill people and them thing there, and they must say, oh, tell what I tell you, because I get away born and grow. Must say, oh, a God save me, when the boy, police, police matter, hey, when the boy shot my friend, and when him shot me, a God make me get to him, that's why I'm not dead, Yeah, I saw them do it. So consider how your beliefs shape your thoughts, action, and interactions with others. Remember, belief is not just about words we say or the rituals we follow. It's about the thoughts we hold in our hearts and how we live our lives. Whether you find your faith in God, in humanity, or in the principle of love and justice, let those beliefs guide you to live a meaningful and compassionate and authentic life. In the end, belief is a profoundly personal journey we must navigate. But wherever that journey leads, let it bring you closer to understanding, kindness, and the peace that comes from the living in alignment with your highest values. But let's break down what's happening here. The delusion of grandeur Vybz Kartel comparison himself to Jesus Christ and Bob Marley is not just audacious. It's delusional. Jesus Christ is a figure of ultimate sacrifice, love and redemption. Though a flawed human being like any of us, Bob Marley stood for peace, unity, and the uplift of oppressed people. Vybz Kartel, in contrast, has built his career on glorification of violence, crime, and a lifestyle that ultimately destroys rather than creates. To compare himself to these figures is an insult to the very ideas and ideals they represent. So we show say this man is a cult of personality. Kartel influence over the followers, and him say him are the shepherd. Him say him are the shepherd and they are the sheep. Kartel influence over his followers that are the sheep nation is deeply troubling. He has created a cult of personality where his every word is taken as gospel and his every action is justified. This is not a leader's behavior. It's a manipulator's behavior. By equating himself with Jesus and Marley, Kartel attempts to elevate himself beyond criticism, position himself as a figure above law, morality and reproach. This is dangerous, especially for our society grappling with violence, corruption, morality, ethics, decency, truthfulness and honesty, and looking for a leader. Jamaican are a leader. We have misleaders. Some people say, boy, maybe they look a black brother. When we say black, yeah, we have a black, a brother named Nigel. Yes, Nigel Clark. Yeah, them say Nigel Clark. Maybe is the Edward Sierra in the waiting, the black Edward Sierra. But who knows, they might kill him. Because them say they stand for foolishness. Him not appease nobody, no criminals, because him want power. Him is a straight shooter and him say it as it is. So now that them see the leadership in him, them a look on him side here. The root of the problem, Kartel has such sway over many Jamaicans, particularly impoverished communities, because of a deep-seated issues that have long been ignored. Many of these individuals have been failed by the system, or them fail the system. It's not the system fail them. They are lazy, licky, beggy, wanga guts, illiterate. They lack morals, decency, ethics, humanity, honesty, and love. They are dependent on the state. The state them want to provide everything for them. They don't like to read. Everything they say I was told. That's why they are dummies. They have not been given the tool to assess the world around them critically. Because most of them, guess what? They are from the PMP criminal organization communities. Most of them, the most educated people them in Jamaica, in the Kingston metropolitan area, them come from the labor right communities. What is happening in the PMP criminal organization? We don't like to hear the truth, but we are telling you. Sir Porter rightly points out that they have been conditioned to be lazy, beggy, licky, wanga gut, destructive by nature, ungodly, socialistic, and lacking in love, self-esteem, and vision. Nobody come tell me about Jamaica have the most churches per square mile in the world. Yes, and Jamaica the murder capital for the world. So make that make sense to me. Go to church and nobody will go in a church again. Church now have no relevancy in Jamaica because church are business. Them say all pedophile the pan pulpit a preach. And you see them all in a video with little pitney. I want to tell you say church lose its relevancy. But you have people they go to church, like even yours truly, I don't go to church again. But I still have all of my values, all of the good things, and I still pray to Jehovah God. Because there's a God. You know, Satan, in case you don't know, Satan see himself as God too. And God on earth. That's why Vybz Kartel and all of them people, that's why them say money is God. To the white man and the black man gobble it up. Right now we don't have nobody where defend this. No. All of them bow. All some of them where you think they were bow. Big time. Cause what? Them want to make money. So this is not an inherent flaw in people, but as a result of years of systemic neglect and exploitation. Rather than lifting these people up, Vybz Kartel exploit these vulnerabilities to further its agenda. He offers them empty promises and false sense of empowerment while leading them down a path that only perpetuates their suffering. So Vybz Kartel, them see Vybz Kartel as their hero, you know, and Vybz Kartel see them as a way to make money. Him even tell them to sell them house. Yes, him tell them to sell them house for come watch him, and them would do it. Cause them not no sense. That dumb is them. You think say him no know? Him say him are the shepherd and they are the sheep. You hear it? Him say it with the Jamaica Observer. So the real heroes, if we compare anyone to Jesus Christ or Bob Marley, and we are going to inject our biggest hero, Marcus Garvey, it should be those working tirelessly to uplift their communities and fighting for justice, peace and unity. The real heroes are teachers, police officers. We don't talk thieving police officer, we talk police officer. And we don't talk about the police, we don't talk about the police we're involved in a criminality. We are talking about police officer, social workers, doctors, politician. You have good politicians, what you mean? You have a woman named Favor Williams. We have enough respect for her. And the brother named Nigel Clark. And Nigel Clark, why Jamaica grow. And the Prime Minister, he don't know nothing. And Nigel Clark are the brains behind the economy. And him know for crunching numbers. He's my numbers guy. Numbers are everything. You think say if Nigel Clark was Prime Minister, you think say him would have up there and got being the man with a murderer. Remember I said soldier murder film uncle in them house. So the man there are victims of criminality in Jamaica. You think say him do it? Andrew Willis no experience that. Nobody no kill none of him son. That's why up there and got being the man we kill Bogle. How you mean? That way I tell you. I just saw it go. So that's why I tell you say them are real heroes. These people deserve our admiration and support. Not someone who glorify a lifestyle that destroy lives and community. It's time to wake up and see Vybz Kartel for what he truly is. A talented artist, yes, but one whose message is deeply corrosive. Vybz Kartel are corrosive and corrubuncus to the fabric of our society. We cannot afford to continue to idolize someone who promotes values antithetical to our nation's progress and well-being. We must reject the glorification of violence and criminality and instead uplift those who are working to build a better future for Jamaica. We must encourage critical thinking, education, and self-empowerment among our youth. They need to understand that true power doesn't come from wielding fear or influence over others, but from uplifting and improving the lives of those around them. Vybz Kartel's influence is a symptom of a deeper problem, and it's time we address it head on. So, before we continue the journey, moving on, we're going to make you listen to what Vybz Kartel I say in the interview. Because some of you are dying and I say, we want for ears. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. And then we come back and address it.
Them can't trick me. I remember we adapt, you know. Because we always a change with style. We always a change with sound. You see when they walk out of prison in an orange kerchief, in that style, yeah. And right now kerchief is from $120 to $1,000. Just think about it. We are the trendsetter from day one.
But the kids who always listen to you, they've moved on to other people though.
Yeah, they move on because
on to other DJs who have a different sort of vibe and flow.
Yeah, but think about this. If you go up on TikTok right now, who are the biggest trending artists? Vybz Kartel, who run TikTok, the kids then. So you find you have some 15-year-old girl and some 16-year-old girl a dance to all. She said she want shatter, she no want a repatter. Them song they are 20 years old, you know, Mr. Miller. Them song they are 18 years old, 21 years old. And that the kids them have vibes too. Because if you compare me to the nowadays youth them, remember Vybz Kartel that same year, the scale I got tilt like this. In the same year Bob Marley dead from 1981, and when we look on iTunes, that in the stay so. So I say go, good music can't dead man, and great man live forever.
So now it's up to the time, you know it's Vybz Kartel.
So what did you represent to the system for them to view you as a kind of threat?
Them I say, me mash up the picnic them and I lead them astray. Some I say me have too much influence. So me feel like it's a combination of that. It's not the entire system, you know. Because I mean not the system, because the system does work. I say it there, you know. See me them used to fight Bob Marley. And Bob Marley never sing a gun song yet. So it was never about the lyrics. See me them fight Bob Marley and he never do a gun song. He never tell the girl them fi wine pan them head top. So what them is fighting for? It was always about the influence.
Some people will take offense at the comparison with Bob Marley.
No man no more than a man. I can compare myself with all Jesus. No man no more than a man. From you walk on the earth, you no more than me.
What do you think you represent to the youth today?
Legend, uncle, godfather.
You did go to prison for 13 years, but the fascination preceded your incarceration. Why are people so fascinated by you?
Because I do things my way. I think of that. In the same way when the system rise against me, I stand up on my 2 foot and I fight it. People respect the underdog who can fight back and win, you know. And people respect a youth to come different. So it was a combination of a lot of things that make Vybz Kartel so appealing. Because remember, I stay a prisoner and sell gold and silver, you know. And get artists of the decade, you know. Which the decade they are prison there.
You were busy in prison churning out music.
They want me to do Anthony Miller, I couldn't bake. Me no baker. So a music need to do right through. As the comedian say, you have to do a one line and a peep if nobody will come. Fever! And I look if the you know, but yeah.
Plus some people were on your side in the institution who were representative of the institution.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Did you have to hide and do it?
Yeah.
But you entered prison as star. Did you get star treatment?
I never get A treatment. Mr. Reed, you can't take on my phone again. What big up still.
The return show, set to pull tens of thousands of Kartel-starved fans to his first post-prison performance. He says it will be in December. Or is that too soon? Mentions a couple names he'd want alongside him on that stage.
I like people still, you know. So, I don't know. Spice, Skilly Bang.
Are the offers coming in? Can you even take some of those calls?
Yeah man, we take the call them. I love money. The first show in December, Jamaica. We have Trinidad, we have Bahamas, and we are negotiating right now for Grenada and Barbados. So we'll be spinning there like tornadoes. Well, me not give you the location, you know, but I think you know what the promoter. Come on, go one man campaign, you know. Because it's a hefty sum. Yeah.
What are your expectations?
Mr. Miller, one thing I want to tell the people them out at airport. And I better build some more runway. Because you see that show here, I think the venue will about 50 to 100,000 people. I mean, I tell you, say, when the venue full with 100,000 people, me know say 100,000 people are go outside. I mean, I talk through them outside, me I talk straight.
And those 13 years would have taught you what lesson in particular?
Time is precious. Don't play with it. And as much as you can, stay out of bad energy. Because sometimes you're not feeling nothing, you know. You can just step on a corner with your little school friend, you know. And you don't know your school friend a gunman, you know. a man come and fire be a shot and you dead all your school friend escape, you know. So as much as you can, you stay out a negative energy. And there's no such time is precious. And when it's gone, you can't get it back. You know, that's the biggest lesson.
You have any political aspirations?
Well, one thing I know, if I run for MP, I can't lose. That's what I'm sure about. I'm going to leave it at that.
What would be the first thing that would occur to you to say to people based on the accumulated experience of 13 years in prison?
Time is so precious. And you can't get it back. You can't get back money. Because the message from I come from prison, the amount of money when I get back. Although I never broke, the amount of money I have to spend for fight that case. As enough as it is, I almost make it back already. But to me, the money not evil. I say just for evil, hold my granddaughter and my aunt and them things there. Them things right now important to me. Set free! Hey, here! Y'all run down the Gaza youth! What you expect me to do? Love them! Tender touch them! But I see them every day! I'm out. Up to the time, you know, it's Kartel representing for ER. It's been 13 years and they still know who we are. No? Oh.
Yeah, so now that you've heard Kartel for yourself, you know, what do you think? We must encourage critical thinking, education and self-empowerment among our youths. They need to understand that the true power doesn't come from wielding fear or influence over others, but from uplifting and improving the lives of those around them. Vybz Kartel's influence is a symptom of a deeper problem, and it's time we address it in on. The same time you can't think, others will think for you. That has been happening for decades. You know that when Jamaican people were more illiterate, them have more morals, ethics, decency. And that's why we tell you, say, all of these things start to go downhill from 1972 until 1980. After Edward Sierra won the election, we start to get it back. Then we start to get back a little decency and ethics, morality, and all of these things. Right up to 1989. I grew up in the 80s. No guy can't take no guy or no one. You can't disown me all you want. I don't care. I'm just here to talk the truth. Spread the truth. I'm not talking from my perspective, from what I have seen, heard, felt and experienced. From 1989 Jamaica have been 1989 February we have been going to hell. Hell. We can't find a leader. PMS leaders. All them care about are just power. Vybz Kartel a benefit from what they have done. And him a master it. You hear Vybz Kartel tell us, Vybz Kartel can create history by running as an independent candidate. To become the first independent candidate in a Jamaica and win an election. If him want. Because him have the people them a eat out of him palm of him hand. Not only in a Waterford, but in a Jamaica. Because them see him as a savior to them. But him not save them. He might destroy them. They might eat out of him and because Vybz Kartel go against the system and beat it because I'm a part of the system. Why? You think a rocket science why him get Isaac Buchanan as him lawyer? Isaac Buchanan is a twice convicted coke dealer. Isaac Buchanan is a rear admiral. At first, me I go talk this stuff. It is alleged. I asked the chatty mouth boy over there, say, the one of them say my big rear admiral. Him talk out Isaac Buchanan business. Isaac Buchanan allegedly have HIV and him positive too. Let me repeat myself. Nobody feel say why Vybz Kartel get Isaac Buchanan as him lawyer and him never have no big lawyer. No, you understand? Remember say Isaac Buchanan is a system man. You ever see anything like that? That's what we tell us Jamaica got hell. So the disturbing influence of Vybz Kartel, a call to rethink our role models. You have just heard Vybz Kartel, a man who boasts about being a legend, a godfather, and an uncle to many. And he takes pride in his ability to sell gold and silver from behind bars. We are talking about music. Yet, when we look deeper, what has he imparted to the black community, especially to our young people? The answer is troubling. Very little, if any, positivity. Nothing. And he might compare himself to Jesus and Bob Marley. And that no offend the church community, because them afraid, hey, you have to understand in Jamaica, you know. That's why I tell the people them in other Caribbean island them to stay far from these people. And people say, boy, you hate Jamaican, you're anti-Jamaican. I'm not anti-Jamaican, I'm anti-criminality, I'm anti-social behavior. I'm anti-everything that's go against the laws of nature. Decency, ethics, truthfulness, and honesty, and love, and godliness. Instead, Vybz Kartel has led our youths down a more destructive than constructive path, normalizing behaviors that were once unheard of and damaging the fabric of our society. Vybz Kartel is the one that is responsible for the erosion of masculinity in Jamaica, and it spread to the other Caribbean island. Always stay so. We have all in all Trinidad, you have Vybz Kartel gang, Six gang, Gully side, nothing positive. Nobody now embrace Marcus Garvey. Everybody embrace terrorism. Man want people to be afraid of them. One of the glaring example of Vybz Kartel's influence is his impact on how young men dress and perceive masculinity. Vybz Kartel has popularized the idea of young men wearing women's jeans. You heard me right. Jeans that are so tight that they squeeze the very essence of their masculinity. I will say squeeze, we are talking about them balls. And them still wear it. Because it look cool. Because you see Vybz Kartel, that's why it look like the frog, the bullfrog. Because he tight jeans, show up in like a foot them like drumstick. And you see him big belly. And him little hand. Got a soft bullfrog look. This was something unheard of when many of us was growing up in Jamaica. Back then, our men took pride in their strength, dignity, and role as protectors and providers. But under Vybz Kartel's influence, we see a generation of young men who have been led to believe that it's acceptable, even fashionable, to wear clothing that feminize them and compromise their physical well-being. And this are the man them glorify. Can anyone truly justify this trend? Can anyone stand up and say that it's okay for a man to wear jeans so tight they squeeze his scrotum? When we say scrotum, see where I go right back now. So we have to break it down to Vybz Kartel constituents and the people that will love him. We don't love Vybz Kartel because he don't impart anything positive to you them. We are talking your balls. When it's a squeeze, yeah, we are telling you, alright, so we have to go break that down for you now. Can anyone stand up and say that it's okay for a man to wear jeans so tight they squeeze his balls? The correct name is scrotum, but them educate the black people of Jamaica. Them tell them all kind of things in the acronyms. Not even acronym. Them tell them in a Jamaican language, are your balls. They must say scrotum. You tell them man scrotum, you must say how you attack. A balls it name. A balls it name for them. This is not just a matter of fashion. It's a symptom of a deeper problem. Kartel has used his influence to normalize behavior that undermine traditional values and confuse our young men and young women about what it means to be a young girl and to be masculine. The glorification of materialism. But it doesn't stop there. Vybz Kartel also boasts about his trivial things like increasing the price of handkerchiefs from $1.50 to $1,200. almost 70%. Yes, almost 70% increase. Can we just look at it? So this might seem insignificant. 700%, yes, 70%. Biggest that inflation, you know, Vybz Kartel cause inflation for go up and them not say that. Because I used to get a kerchief now for $150. Less than $1 US. And guess what? It almost a running now. Wow. You say almost $8 US if you convert the Jamaican money. Yes. So now the people them say, hey, guess where am I going now? You see, just like how you say Shabdan used to wear the thing, that's where I'm going, because him and Shabdan, them hook from the neck to the shoulder. Remember say Shabdan kill the 3 people them a Waterford for him, you know. Shabdan and Fathead. Now, warm to the family them where them killed. The 3 people them. Miss Russell. I know even relative of the people them are dead at Waterford. People them have ties to Cockburn Pen, them have ties to Greenwich Farm. I not call the people them name. You understand? And I not go even delve deeper in it. This might seem insignificant to you, but it reveals a disturbing trend. Glorifying materialism at the expense of substance. Instead of promoting values like hard work, education and self-respect, Kartel celebrates superficial achievements that do not uplift the black community or address the fundamental issues we face. The idolization of destruction. Even more troubling is that many people idolize Vybz Kartel, particularly those from specific communities. They see him as a symbol of success. But what kind of success are we talking about? A success built on the backs of poor people, on the glorification of violence, materialism, and the degradation of our youth. This is different from the kind of success we should be celebrating. A call to rethink our role models. It's time to wake up and rethink who we choose to idolize. Vybz Kartel influence is leading our youth. Young people straight to hell. Not just in a moral sense, but in a genuine physical sense. He's leading them right away from values that build strong families, communities, and a nation. Instead, he's guiding them towards a life of superficiality, confusion, and self-destruction. Not even 1 week out, him for come from prison and die him alone. So we must ask ourselves, is this the influence we want over our young men, young women? Do we want them to grow up thinking that it's okay to compromise their masculinity and them femininity, to idolize material positions, and to follow someone who glorifies a life of crime and superficiality? Or do we want them to aspire to something greater that reflects the black community's strength, dignity, and potential? Now, more than ever, we must stand. We must take a stand. We must now reject negative influence of Vybz Kartel and others like him who lead our youth astray. We know that, like for us, we know so all of this are fall and deaf ears. Because we see, we see a man with on camera and we not stop talk. We have taste coke and him say, good. And him kill all dog, try to kill all him baby mother. We not go off tangent. We just tell you the kind of people them black people are. Them gravitate to destructive people. Man try to kill the woman and bring him 5 children, Lana. Him try to kill all one of them daughter. Him try to kill Lana brother. And it is alleged say him kill Sebastian, not with him and Gilly Priest and him son. And then him use Matches Lane man and kill Gilly Priest and Gilly Priest's son. And him out there and say boy, him spiritual, a man named Buja Banton. You think Vybz Kartel an idiot? Him know. Him see what the PNP criminal organisation have done to the Jamaican populace. And him a master it. Because him know say them a eat out of him, man. Because him a shepherd and them a sheep. Him know say you keep the military to control them forever. No more than ever we must stand. We must take a stand. We must reject the negativity of this man. We must promote positive role models who embodied integrity, hard work, and respect for self and others. Our young men need guidance, not from those who celebrate their destruction, but those who uplift, inspire, and lead by example. You will never hear it. Them not promote Marcus Garvey. And the woman named Vybz Williams, I bring Garvey in high school. You know, I go hear Muta Baruch and all them guys that talk about. I talk about Vybz Williams, a woman who try to recapture the mind of the Jamaican people and steer them so that Jamaica can be great like Singapore. No, them don't want that. Black people love the destruction of killing black people. Superficiality. Influence in a negative way. Boy wear woman jeans. A woman can't get no jeans. Woman have to wear man jeans, because when they go buy jeans, I pay man jeans, and the man them buy have the woman jeans them. I just saw it go. Yeah, the man them buy have the woman jeans. And the women them have to wear man jeans. So everything, topsy-turvy, everything backwards. How we are going to reclaim our values, culture and future by promoting positive role models who genuinely care about the well-being of our community. It's time to say enough is enough. It's time to take back our young men from the clutches of those who would lead them to ruin. The future of our community depends on it. So as a woman, yeah man, who know me from a youth and them thing as a teenager, I say, yeah, we know a long time, say, I look a bad man, red boy. You know, a copper color bad, and she cuss me. She said, oh, yeah man, if you come a Waterford now, nobody now go up there. You saw them though? You say, oh, Kartel come like God. So wow. You're not nobody, you're just a fighter and a bad mind boy. That's why you go turn police. Because you know, so you can't succeed in nothing else. And that's why you fight against ghetto people like kind of ghetto you come from. So because I promote destruction of people's life. And I encourage you and I tell you them, so for your women jeans, bleach. Yeah, me I'm no role model. Me a hater. I'm a bad mind, I'm a covetous. I'm a wish me did have the influence like Vybz Kartel. The influence I'm gonna have is not right. As I say, if I can save one life. My thing is all about to save life. Vybz Kartel thing is not all about save. So boy, him can make what's in it for me. Just destroy them. Who care? You know what I'm saying? I know my job for growing a pitney. I only for growing a pitney. I them listen to my music. Me not force nobody to do it. I true. But my job is the opposite. My job is to instill values, love and unity in my people. And education. Read. So let's focus on a society building where the actual values of love, unity and progress are celebrated. Values that Jesus Christ, Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey indeed embodied. Only then can we hope to create a strong, resilient and united Jamaican. United Jamaica for Jamaicans. So in this interview, Vybz Kartel presents himself as a resilient figure, ready to reclaim his position in the dancehall scene after spending 13 years in prison. However, beneath the confident facade, several points must be critically examined and challenged, particularly for the youth who may look up to him as a role model. I will know some most of them do it, because Jamaica is a negative society. That's why we talked to some police the other day from Trinidad, and them tell you why they don't like Jamaican, and we're not getting the time to do a video on that. And I agree with them. Yeah, them kill 2 youth from the police in Trinidad kill 4 youth. And a Jamaican all got a Trinidad and with all the kidnapping thing and extortion. And the police them over there fight, and we tell them, say, look here, you see, for you realize that the man a Trinidad, then Just send them my departure alone, because you know nobody over there. Them, you understand that? Just send them there and send them back to Jamaica in a coffin. Some people are going to say, boy, we're heartless. No, we're not heartless. We don't want a criminal in our people, them country, in them island. Yeah, you want to export your criminality, you have to eradicate them. So you don't give them a chance, you can't come back and kill no witness. You just send them straight to the departure alone. Alright, detective, I'm not call the name and them thing, them. I talk to you, understand? And look here, I not stay like some Jamaican about it. Boy, I don't understand the accent. The whole way of accent. And we if we try and use with ears and ear each other, because we speak the same language. Yeah, all one I talk about. All our ancestors came on the same ships. It's just that somewhere dropped off at different points and different ports. But because some of our people, them not educated, them not know that. So them feel like, you understand. Or we reach a point here. All they say him go on is just a facade him put on. Because him know that man, him can't mount himself up to Jesus Christ and Bob Marley. Or Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey is the last black Moses to walk on this earth. Bob Marley was a prophet. Vybz Kartel claims of his influence and relevance. And him argue that despite the changes in the musical landscape, he remains relevant, influential, particularly among the younger generation. He cite his continued popularity on platforms like TikTok and his trend-setting history in dancehall. While it is true that Kartel has left an indelible mark on the genre, it's essential to question the nature of his influence and the values it promotes. So I tell you, glamorization of criminality, Kartel past, and the persona he cultivates are deeply entwined with glorification of crime and violence. By positioning himself as a legend and godfather in dancehall, he perpetuates a narrative that success and respect can be achieved through fear, power, and notoriety. This is a dangerous message for young people who may be led to believe that the path to success involves engaging in criminal activities. So I want to Roach him kill him. You know, so Roach have sons. We're a big man now and them thing. Why in the fee say people are going to want revenge for all the things him do. Him killed Christian. That are people them from VP. You know how many people him kill. The misleading notions of success. Kartel's assertion that he can regain his crown and continue to dominate the music scene suggests that his time in prison was merely a setback. However, this overlooks the reality that his criminal behavior has had severe consequences for those around him. And those around him. True success is not about reclaiming fame after a fall from grace. It's about building a legacy based on positive societal contributions which Vybz Kartel narratives fail to emphasize. The false heroism of rebellion. Throughout the interview, Kartel portrays himself as a victim of a system that fears his influence and compare himself to figures like Bob Marley and Jesus Christ. However, this comparison needs to be revised. Bob Marley's influence was rooted in a message of peace, love, and social justice, while association with violence and crime mar Vybz Kartel's legacies. Kartel have been put on a pedestal by low IQs and depraved-minded Jamaican, as this false hero and fake heroism can mislead youth into believing that rebellion against the system through destructive means is justified. The reality of Kartel's influence, why Kartel may still command a large following, especially among young people, is crucial to understand the implications of this influence. His popularity does not erase the fact that his actions have contributed to a culture of violence and criminality that continue to harm communities to this day. long-term consequences of criminal lifestyle. Kartel's story should be a cautionary tale rather than a blueprint for success. His 13 years in prison are not something to be romanticized or glossed over. That is nothing to celebrate. They represent the real harsh consequences of a life entangled with crime. Young people must understand that the short-lived gains from criminal activities often lead to long-term suffering and loss. The importance of positive role models in a society where many young people look to entertainers for guidance, promoting role models who exemplify integrity, hard work and respect for others is vital. Kartel's continued influence poses a challenge to this as it reinforces the idea that fame and success can be built on a foundation of questionable ethics and behavior. Denouncing the glorification of crime, denouncing any narrative glorifying crime is essential, even from someone as influential as Vybz Kartel. Young people must be encouraged to pursue a path that contribute positively to their communities and personal developments. Crime may seem like a shortcut to success, but it ultimately leads to destruction for the individual and society. Vybz Kartel's argument in this interview is built on a dangerous glorification of his past, one that downplays the serious consequences of a life of crime. While he may still be famous and influential, young people must see it beyond the allure of his persona. True success comes from positive contribution to society, not from a legacy of violence and criminality. As a community, we must promote role models who inspire through integrity, hard work, respect, and guide our youth towards a future built on enduring values. So to those of you who say that we are an hater of Vybz Kartel, we says we accept. Vybz Kartel is the epitome of evil and the destruction and the debt merchant that awaits your youth for self-destruction. This man has nothing positive to offer to Jamaicans. And to his handlers who are laughing and smiling to see that the real destructive force is out now to finish what he had started. How do we move on from here? Only those who have ears to hear let them hear. Vybz Kartel is not your role model. Vybz Kartel is not someone that you should look up to. Vybz Kartel is a destructive person, debt merchant. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.